Hey guys, this is Adrienne Dara, and thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing to the Adrienne Dara Hair YouTube channel. In today's mini tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through the process of lightening a client who is a level 5 and below. The biggest thing to remember when you are doing these type of levels is that you take fine sections. The smaller the sections, the better, to make sure that you're not only saturating enough, but you're also evenly saturating. So the very first thing that I did was I started off by doing a series of baby lights on my client. Now what I'm doing right now is not the actual baby lights. What I previously did before this was I went in and I baby lighted ultra fine slices all around her hairline, starting on the left side, then moving to the right, and then moving to that front mohawk area as you can see the foils that are in her face. My next step after that, because I'm going for a very beachy lived-in look, this is a client who only wants to get her full color done twice a year, I went in and now I'm doing a weave and tease technique. Notice how ultra fine those weaves are, along with a very light tease where I'm only teasing about 2 to 3 times. As I work my way throughout her head and to the back of her head now, notice how everything is on a diagonal. The reason I choose to keep all of my foils on a diagonal is because people's hair naturally falls on an angle. The only hair that falls straight down is the hair on the top of her head. So I'm allowing her actual hair growth pattern to dictate the placement of the foils. So what am I using on her hair? For my baby lights, I went in using Goldwell Silk Lift 30 volume with Olaplex. And now for her weave and tease, I am going in and I used 1 scoop of Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, 1 scoop of Wella Free Lights, 30 volume, and Olaplex. I chose to use a mixture of the 2 lighteners because the Wella Free Lights, being a clay-based lightener, will keep that Schwarzkopf Blonde Me from overswelling. So I always want to make sure I'm not over processing my client's hair. So notice I'm going in, starting off with those front foils that I did first, the baby lights, and I'm pulling out those foils. I'm going to let you guys watch a little bit of how I pull out the foils, and then I'll pop back on in a moment. So now we are gearing up to pre-tone our client. So the client is being pre-toned using Fanola No Yellow shampoo. I love using either the No Yellow or the No Orange shampoos. It's really great to do this pre-tone before you go in and do your actual tone. Really helps to kind of immediately start canceling out those warm tones before you go in. So to tone her on her back and side, mids and ends, I did a combination of 09NB and 08V and clear, and then I went into her front hairline and I did straight 08V, 08P, and clear, and I left that on very, very minimal amount of time. So remember, like, the reason that I made it a lot more ashy at her hairline is because that's where I want to have maximum pop, but I'm really just trying to color balance and make sure everything is fluid. So here is our final result, guys. This is a mixture of both baby lighting, weaving, and teasing. I think the key to remember when you're doing a level 5 and below is that the finer the sections, the better. Make sure you're booking yourself enough time and don't ever rush. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and stay tuned for future posts.